Spoilers for Steven Universe's episode Escapism, consider yourself warned. This was one of those highly anticipated episodes people had been looking forward to for at least a year, although it ended up being much different than everyone had initially expected. After causing some chaos at the ball, Stevani was placed in a dark room with no means of escape, and fans were really excited to see how they'd get out. Who would Steven call for help? Would it be the opportunity for Lars to make his triumphant return? Either way, ever since the episode Escapism was revealed a while ago, fans had constantly been theorizing about what exactly would happen, and now that it's finally aired, there seems to be a wave of disappointment in the fandom. So, was Escapism below average for Steven Universe? Well, in order to truly answer that question, we have to take a look at the history of the episode. Back in September 2017, Rebecca Sugar debuted a song simply titled Escapism that would appear in an upcoming episode of the same name.
I guess I'll have to face that in this awful place.
The lyrics went on about desiring freedom, and while they were pretty general, that didn't stop fans from talking about who the singer could be. Was it Pearl? My theory goggles tell me it's Yellow Diamond. Or Ronaldo could sing it. Yeah, and anybody, literally anybody can sing Escapism. It's just, this gets me to the first point of why some people aren't happy with the new episode, and that's the fact that it was overhyped to oblivion. When Rebecca Sugar sang this never-before-seen song, the fandom kept making theories on which character would be singing it in the show, and what the actual context was. There was literally more than a year of theorizing, and everyone's hype meters were slowly building up over that time period while the episode was a mystery. Making all these theories about the singer in context of Escapism was overkill and didn't accomplish much, but the anticipation led fans to assume it was something incredibly huge. Turns out the song is just by Stevani, and it's only a quick little segment at the end of the episode while Greg and the gang get ready to help. Hyping up the Escapism song only for it to be this disappointed a bunch of fans, but that's not all. Many people were assuming Stevani would get into some crazy situation, like for example, they'd try to escape Homeworld and be on an amazing chase with the diamonds hot on their tail. But instead of that, we get the return of Watermelon Steven as our Steven controls him in order to get away from the island and spread a message to his friends back on Earth. To be honest, other than the first minute or so, Escapism's pace moved like a snail, and it was relatively uneventful where Watermelon Steven's adventure was the main focus. Because the series is at a climax where the gang's on Homeworld and things are getting insane, just seeing a break from all that in Escapism was unexpected. Yeah, it's true that this episode wasn't what anyone really thought, but I would argue that doesn't make it bad. Even though I'll admit it wasn't very entertaining, an episode like this was completely necessary to give us a nice breather after the fast-paced and eventful Together Alone. But what makes even more sense is having a calm before the storm, aka Battle of Heart and Mind, the epic hour-long special where season 5 comes to an end. It may seem dumb to just randomly have this super slow storyline taking place on Earth away from all the Homeworld hype, but it still wasn't too much of a disappointment because it drives the story forward. With the crystal gems and many of his friends poofed, Steven obviously needs help from others, and getting in contact with Bismuth is completely understandable. So overall, the main thing hopefully learned from the fandom's reaction to Escapism is to never overhype an episode because that's setting it up to be bad. It may not be anywhere near the show's strongest, but I still thought Escapism was a helpful calm before the storm episode that properly set the stage for the season finale. Anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos, give a thumbs up, and comment below let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.